Hello everybody, welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. We have ourselves a box of Assassin's Creed Universe Beyond. Let's crack this bad boy open. Well, it's proving to be better than I am. Almost. Nailed it. Alright. Woo! What we got here? Neat. Double neat. Yep. Get these out here. Noticeably, there's not as many cards in this one. It's a small box compared to the other ones. And there's just like 24 or something. It's not bad. Yeet. Alrighty. Which one should we go for? This one on the right was the one on the left. The one on the left was the one on the right. So the right is the left and the left is the right. So we should start with the right, left, right. Right? Makes sense to me. See what we got here. If I don't rip the thing in half. Oh my goodness. I can't even get to the first pack. This does not bode well. Oh my goodness, really? What if I go like this? No? Well, you are proving to be smarter than I am. Oh. I got it. Jesus. Should not have been that difficult. But guess what it was? Alright, let's do it. What do we got here? We got Smoke Bomb. Reconstruction history. Idlewild Breaker of Chains. Forest card. Ooh, there's our rare. Caduceus Staff of Hermes. That's probably completely wrong. 2 and a white, legendary artifact, equipment. Equipped creature has lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, equipped creature gets +5 and has indestructible and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature. Dang. And our shiny, Loyal Inventor. And an Assassino card, Xiao Jun. And a mysterious creature token. Woo! Neat. Alright. Now let's hope the rest of these packs aren't going to be as much of a pain to get into. They are 100%. Yeah. Whew. Alrighty. Now we start from the back, 'cause that's where all the good stuff is. Cool art card. What else we got here? Another Xiao Jun Assassino. Shiny Assassin's Gauntlet. And our rare Layla Hassan, 3 and a white. First strike, human assassin. When Layla Hassan enters the battlefield and whenever one or more assassins you control deal combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Decor. Not bad. And for fun, planes. Terminator. Nice. Yeah, got into that one a little better. Let's see here. Ballad of the Black Flag. Ooh, Propaganda. Archers, Mountain. Oh, and we got a Mythic Cassandra, Eagle Bearer, 1 and Boros. Legendary creature, human assassin warrior, haste, 2/2. When Cassandra enters the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named the Spear of Leonidas, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Whenever a creature you control with a legendary equipment attached to it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's pretty cool. Ooh, and a shiny rare. Staff of Hermes. And our Assassino card. Ooh, it's another rare. Layla Hassan, 3 and a white. First strike. When the Hassan enters the battlefield, whenever one or more assassins you control do combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. And a shapeshifter card. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. We got how to get into these now. So we got here Alexios Deimos of Cosmos. Petty Latency. Bleeding Effect. Forest. And our rare, the Animus. 2 colorless, legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target legendary creature card from a graveyard with a memory counter on it. Tap until your next turn, target legendary creature you control becomes a copy of target creature card in exile with a memory counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. That's not bad. Ooh, and a shiny rare, I think, or uncommon? Not really sure, it's kind of hard to tell. Adiwell, Breaker of Chains. And our Assassino, Arno Dorian, 2 and Rakdos, human assassin, 3/3, dead touch. Other assassins you control get +2/0, disguise, Rakdos. And human rogue. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Come on. Come on, you. Let me open you! Come on, I was doing so well a second ago. I think I had it to where... Yeah, you, Yeah? Yeah, we're making progress. No, we're not. Progress has not been made. Progress has regressed. Ah, got it. Jesus. Because there's not so many cards in it. There's only like half of what there usually is. Haystack. That's cool. Eagle Vision. Go for the throat. Swamp. And our rare Assassin's Trophy. Golgari. Destroy target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle. And shiny Monastery Wraith. And our Assassino, Lady of Fry. 2 and either a blue or black human assassin, legendary creature. Lady of Fry can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. At the beginning of your end step, surveil X, where X is the number of tapped assassins you control. That's cool. Treasure token. Token of treasure. Dang it. Dang it. Got it. So we got the Revelation of Ezio. Or Basmir. Path to Exile, Island, and a rare Basim Ibn Ishak. Deemer, legendary creature, human assassin. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Basim Ibn Ishak can't be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever Basim Ibn Ishak deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Shiny, go for the third. And an Assassino, 3 and a red, Alexios Deimos of Cosmos. Trample, Alexios Deimos of Cosmos attacks each combat if able, can't be sacrificed, and can't attack its owner. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains control of Alexios, untaps it, and puts a +1/+1 counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. What a janky card. I like it. We got Undrestia, Hookblade, Azure Escape Valhalla, Mountain, and a rare, the Spear of Leonidas, Tuna Red. Legendary equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose one. Bull Rush. It gains Dull Strike until end of turn. Summon. Create Phobos, a legendary 3/2 Red Horse creature token. Revelation. Discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Equip 2. It's pretty sweet. Shiny Chain Assassination. Assassino. Arbazmir Boros. Legendary creature, human assassin 2/2. Whenever Arbazmir or another non-token historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, Arbazmir deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Ooh, an art card. That's cool. Who is that? Bayek of Siwa. Siwa. Haha. I figured out once again. Origin of the Hidden Ones. Phantom Blade. Cathartic Reunion. Plains. And a rare, I believe. Yeah, that's a rare. Sean and Rebecca Agents. 1 green, white, blue. Vigilance. When Sean and Rebecca Agents enters the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named the Animus and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. Tap. Add colorless. When you do, mill 2 cards. Oof. Shiny Haystack. And our Assassino, Ottaway Breaker of Chains. 1 Endeamer. When Ottaway enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library, put an assassin, pirate, or vehicle card from among them into your hand, and the rest onto the bottom of your library in random order. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, you may return Ottaway from your graveyard to your hand. Assassin Doge. Dang it. Escape detection. Brotherhood headquarters. Terminate. Forest. Ooh, and a mythic, I believe. Yes. Sword of Light and Shadow. 3 colors. The equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from white and from black. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 3 life and you may return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Equip 2. Nice. Shiny Palazzo Archers. Ooh! And a shiny Alexios Deimos Cosmos Assassino. Neat. Ugh. Got this nailed now. Restart sequence. Brotherhood Regalia. Ezio Brajnovus. Swamp. And a rare, Desmond Miles, 1 and a black, legendary creature, human assassin. Menace. Desmond Miles gets +1/0 for each other assassin you control and each assassin card in your graveyard. Whenever Desmond Miles deals combat damage to a player, surveil X, where X is the amount of damage it dealt to that player. A 1/3. That's cool. Ooh, and a shiny. The shiny mythic? I do believe it is. Cleopatra, Exiled Pharaoh. 2 and Gugari. Legendary creature, human noble. Allies, at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target legendary creatures. Betrayal. Whenever a legendary creature with counters on it dies, draw a card for each counter on it. You lose 2 life. Oof. Ezio Brezhnov's Assassino. 1 in either a red or white. Whenever Ezio Brezhnov's attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. As long as Ezio has 2 or more counters on it, it has first strike and is an assassin in addition to its other types. Oh, an art card. Nice. Cassandra, Eagle Bearer. Looks like she got the Spear Leonidas too. Yep. Dang it. I had to say something on the last pack. Alright. Fall of the First Civilization. Hidden Footblade. Viewport Synchronization. Island. And our rare Cover of Darkness. 1 in a black enchantment. The Cover of Darkness enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. They can't be blocked except by artifacts and creatures and or black creatures. Interesting. Shiny Smoke Bomb. Ooh, and shiny Desmond Miles Assassino. Ooh, and a signature art card. Look at that signature. That's cool. Cathartic Reunion. Nice. Last pack of first stack, right, left, right. Right. God, you freaking. Ugh, got it. I almost said a swear. Almost. Become anonymous. Assassin Initiate. Coastal Piracy. Planes. And a rare? Yes, a rare. It's hard for me to tell on this one. Bayek of Siwa. 3 in Boros. Double strike. Human Assassin. As long as it's your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. Disguise. 1 in Boros. 3/4. It's a pretty good card. Ooh, and a shiny rare. Haytham Kinway. 2 and Azorus. Legendary creature, Human Knight. Protection from Assassins. Other knights you control get +2/+2 and have protection from assassins. Whenever Haytham Kinway enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls until Haytham Kinway leaves the battlefield. Ooh, and a mythic Leonardo da Vinci himself. 2 in a blue. Legendary creature, Human Artificer. 3/2 blue. Until end of turn, Thopters you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. 2 in a blue, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature with flying in addition to its other types. 3/3. Interesting. Whoa, an art card. That's cool. Oops, hold on here. I have messed up my stack I had over here previously. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Stack left, right, left. On the left, that was right, left. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know what I mean. It's not always what I can convey, but I know what I mean. Know what I mean? Petty Larceny. Overpowering Attack. Path to Exile. Mountain. And another Leonardo da Vinci? Nice. Another mythic Leonardo da Vinci. Shiny Terminate. Ooh, and another mythic. A extended art, Cleopatra Exile Pharaoh. Nice. Assassino. That was a good pack. 2 mythics in 1. Holy shnikes. Eagle Vision. Orbis Mirror. Cathartic Reunion. Island. And our rare, Socrates, Athenian Teacher, 1 in Azorus. Legendary creature, Human Advisor, Defender, Socrates, Athenian Teacher, has hexproof as long as it's untapped. Socratic Dialogue, tap until end of turn, target creature gains. If this creature would deal combat damage to a player, prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards rounded down. That's nuts. Shiny restart sequence. Ooh, and a shiny Arno Dorian Assassino. Neat, neat, neat. Ah. Dang it. Dang it. Got it. Alright. Brotherhood Regalia. Haystack. Brotherhood Headquarters. Plains. A rare Mjolnir Stormhammer. 4. Legendary artifact equipment. When Mjolnir enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and put a stun counter on it. Then Mjolnir deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of tapped creatures that opponent controls. Dang, equip 4. Shiny Become Anonymous. And our Assassino, Shay Cormac. Orzhov. Legendary creature, Humanite Rogue. 1 permanent your opponent's control, lose hexproof and indestructible, protection, shroud, and ward until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, put a bounty counter on that creature. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, put 2+1/+1 counters on Shay Cormac. Neat! An art card. Ooh, a signature art card. Nice. Got here 1 in a black, Hemlock Vial. Alexius Deimos Cosmos. Murder. Forest. Ooh, and a mythic. Apple of Eden Isu Relic. 4. Legendary artifact. Pay for life, sacrifice Apple of Eden. Look at target opponent's hand and exile those cards face down. You may play those cards this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Until end of turn, whenever you play a land or cast a spell, this way its owner draws a card. At the beginning of the next end step, return the exiled cards to their owner's hand. Activate only as a sorcery. That's nuts. Shiny Fatal Push. Chowdoon! Assassino. Another Leonidas Spear. Nice. Dang it. Loyal Inventor. Mortify. Palazzo Arches. Swamp. And a rare Sinu Keen Eye Protector. 1 in a white, Bird Scout. Flying Vigilance. Tap. Exile Sinu Keen Eye Protector. You gain 2 life. Scry 2. Whenever a legendary creature you control attacks and isn't blocked, if Sinu is exiled, put it into the battlefield attacking. Neat. Shiny Overpowering Attack. Another Alexis Deimos Cosmos Assassinos. Treasure. You might be asking yourself, do I like saying his name? And the answer to that question is yes. Assassin Initiate, Towering Viewpoint, Arno Dorian, Island. Rest in Peace! Is that rare? 1 white enchantment. When Rest in Peace enters the battlefield, exile all graveyards. If a card or token would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Ooh, and a shiny rare. Sigurd Jarl of Raven's Throat. Red, green, white. Legendary creature, Human Warrior. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. Boast 1. Put a lore counter on target saga you control or remove 1 front. Whenever you put a lore counter on a saga you control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to one other target creature. That's cool. Ooh, and a shiny Arbaz Mir Assassino. Ooh, a Phobos token. That's cool. Neat. Neat, I say. Tax Collector. Ballad of the Black Flag. Idlewild Broker Chains. Mountain. Oh, there's Sigurd Jarl of Ravensthorpe again. It's a rare. Shiny Lydia Friar. Arnodori Assassino. Huh. Origin of the Hidden Ones. Renaissance, the Escape Valley. Plains. And a rare. Abstergo Entertainment. Legendary land. Tap, add colorless. 1 tap, add mana of any color. 3 tap, exile Abstergo Entertainment. Return up to 1 target historic card from your graveyard to your hand, and then exile all grave cards. That's pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Shiny Distant Guards. Another Arbaz Mir Assassino. And cool art card. That's pretty cool. Ava and Wolf Kissed. Does that mean they're kissing wolves? That's gross. Dirty wolf kisser. Ugh. Yeah. Restart sequence. Distant Guards. Reconstruct history. Woo! Rare. Silent Clearing. Tap, pay 1 life, add white or black, 1, tap, sacrifice, Silent Clearing, draw a card. And another rare, Black Market Connections, 2 and a black, enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. Sell contraband, create a treasure token, you lose 1 life. Buy information, draw a card, you lose 2 life. Hire a mercenary, create a 3/2 color shapeshifter token with changeling, you lose 3 life. Oof. Shiny Viewpoint Synchronization. Ooh. Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. It's another rare. 1 in Is It? Legendary creature, Human Assassin Pirate. Haste, tap. Draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a trap treasure token. That's cool. Mysterious creature token! Ugh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Come on, you. You've been doing so well. Yeah, got it. Roshan, Hidden Magister. Hidden Blade. Xiao Jun, Forest. And a rare, Hatham Kinway, yet again. Shiny Andristia. Shay Cormac Assassino. Art. Oops, I didn't mean to. Yeah, turn art that way. Protect the art. Protect the art! Sweet. Ah, Lord. There we go. Huh. Escape detection. Monster raid. Fatal push. Swamp. And a rare. Crystal Skull Issue Spyglass. 2/2 blue. Legendary artifact. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Tap add blue. And a shiny Reconstruct History. Is that that's an uncommon. Hidden Roshan, Hidden Magister, Assassino. 3 and a black. A legendary creature, Human Assassin. Other creatures you control are assassins in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Face down creatures you control have menace. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you draw a card and lose a life. 4/4. That's cool. Alright. Last pack of the box. So we get something amazing in here. Almost got it. Got it. Yeet. Chain Assassination. Lydia Fry. Shay Cormac. Island. Ooh. And a rare. Oh my god, what a name. Rattone Hidden Hakatone. White, blue, black. I probably just butchered the crap out of that. Legendary creature, human assassin. As long as Rattone Hinkakakatone hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever Ratcontoon Kakatachi downtown deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that token. That's cool. Petty Larceny. And a shiny out of the way breaker of chains, Assassino. And an assassin token. Well, alright. We're getting ever so closer to being caught up. Of course, I have been getting the new sets as they release, with Spider-Man coming pretty soon. Super excited. All right, thank you all for joining me for this unboxing, and I hope you will do so again. Peace.